8:15, we're live, man. When's the last time that happened?
We're on time? Is that hasn't been ever?
Holy Christ, look out.
Wow.
There goes the world.
Right down the date, brothers.
That's what happens when Eric doesn't have to coach, guide, or do anything.
Not
Oh, wait, man. I had a busy day today, man. I got all this freaking samples in front of me here, doing all kinds of presentations today.
I'm lucky to be awake, never mind.
Did you just get home or what?
Yeah. Got home, quickly threw some food down the throat, jumped in the shower. That's it.
Santos is here.
ready to throw a clipboard through the wall at game time, man.
I was telling the guys from down south there that I was guiding. If I yawn, Eric's gonna give me shit.
Oh, no yawning, bro. No yawning. Go off
No
air.
yawning.
Go off air, bro.
Contagious.
No, it is, man. You know me. Let this look
Oh man, was it windy today?
It's been windy this whole weekend, man.
No, like today was bad. Out of the south.
Today was really
It
bad.
was windy right in the city. I can't imagine out on the lake, man.
Like it was blowing so bad that all the fluff that was coming off all the wheat, like the reeds in the marsh from around the river, was blowing like 2 miles out onto the lake. It's in your eyes, it's all over your line, all over my suit's covered in it.
Was it cold air or hot air? Apparently, there was a lot of hot air out on the lake.
Hot air.
It only got a little bit hotter when I went one direction than the other. So.
Oh, who's ready to get hard? Let's do this. Let's do this. It's the Castanet Podcast. It is Monday, March 18. Holy gee, St. Patrick's Day.
Already, man, eh?
Mirror.
Man, this is crazy how fast this is going.
Like it's just getting dark now, actually, which is fantastic. Let's go. Oh my.
It's gonna be the new line, eh?
Why is
Let's
everyone
get
so
hard.
Why is everyone so hard?
CDP is on now, bro. That's why, man.
The internet never loses, bro, man. Like that's quick. You know the memes? My
oh man, I got so many memes.
They're all rolling through already, man.
Oh my God! Welcome to the Hard Monday. Mike's Hard Lemonade. We should be drinking that. I'm drinking root beer though.
I tried to find some, but I didn't have any.
Thanks for joining us. It's the Castanet Podcast. We'll do the intro. We'll get into it. We'll be talking. We got a good show. We got lots to talk about. I'm sure we won't get through all of it. We're going to talk about some hard stuff. Some hard stuff for sure. We'll get to that. We got a recap of the high school championship and Falcon Lake Winter Fish Off, because we were talking how to win a derby last week. Got a couple here to reference. Kind of tip of the week. Some bro science. Found Bigfoot. We found an angry dude on the lake. All kinds of stuff, man. We'll do it. We'll talk here. Let's go. We'll do the intro and we'll get into the show. Y'all ready for this?
Let's go.
All right.
Get hard, man. Get hard.
Shit.
No, where's he going? He's going back to
It's the Castanet Podcast. Your host, Eric LaBofa. Short fuse, Mike Datoli. Not as short as other people's, I guess. And we got the Dragon Boy, Jeremy Santos.
Not as short.
We'll have a fresh report from the lake, like actual fishing report here. Mike was on there all day today, guiding, actually.
Yesterday, today, Friday in the rain.
We'll talk about that, like the wind. Like, you know, so like, I mean, I saw Ice Fishing Manitoba. We're friends over there, friends of the show. Bill MacArthur had a post there about the wind affecting. We'll talk about a discussion on it, on how the wind does affect you. You think it wouldn't under the ice, but does it or does it kind of thing. Michael have a fresh report there. We've got Falcon Lake, Winter Fish Off, the Manitoba High School Athletic Association, a sanctioned ice fishing championship. We'll have the results from that. We talked about it last week. But shout out to our sponsors here, Two Rivers Boatworks and Kickerfish. If you're new to the Kickerfish channel, give us a sub here. You can watch this live on Facebook and on YouTube. It's interactive. Comment, keep it appropriate. We might share it, ask questions, whatever you want there. You can watch this after. Of course, this stays on here for years after. You can watch going back to 2017. We are now into our season 7, Hardwater. Season 7 Open is going to start soon. It's actually already started everywhere else, but the prairies, it seems like people are in their boat everywhere, bro.
Already. They are, man. Started early.
Not here.
Yep.
We still got lots of ice there, but shout out to Eskimo, Pites West Campground, Team Food Automotive, Big Smoke Barbecue, Gone Fishing. Speaking of gone fishing, in short notice, but we're going to be there next Monday. Let's do it. That's like our last chance to go have our CDP championship next Monday.
So, okay.
Next Monday.
I guess we're going next Monday.
When can we do it? There's no other. I mean, what's the Monday after that? There's still a season, but it ends the season if we still have ice.
Yeah.
Tech Video Security, of course, and Island Beach Custom Lures is helping out your kids' beast of the week. I was talking about being in boats there. CDP Nation there on Basin on Ice Fishing Manitoba, not ice related, but if you're anxious, Rainy River, a lot of us here in the southern Manitoba region head down to Rainy River for early walleye and sturgeon is what people actually target. So that's going. If you've never been, it's starting now. People are booking their trips in April and stuff. It is it does get congested. You guys ever done it? It gets congested at the boat launch.
I heard the launch can be a long wait sometimes, man.
Yeah.
Long wait.
I've been trying to go there for the last 10 years, just never does work out. So
yeah.
The tip is to bring a bike, like you bring like a mountain bike, because you're gonna drop the boat in.
Yeah.
And then you go park wherever you're gonna park, and then you bike back to the launch and then lock it up on a tree or something like that, because the walk is long, bro.
It's a long walk.
That's what I hear. Like some guys are like 2-3 miles away from the boat launch. They end up parking.
Jeez, man. But it's something. It's something for sure. Turtle. It's turtle guy.
Turtle? What turtle?
Turtle. It
What's
sounds
turtle?
familiar, man. It sounds familiar. I think it's a guy from SNL or something. Turtle. I mean, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I always launch at like 3 a.m. Schumann says. Otherwise, you'll be parked on the highway. Yeah, if you get there early, shit, you got to get there really early. Schumann does it. It's a cool thing to do. But we still got ice, bro. Bateman went like 6 years ago and waited 3 hours to pick up buddy that was waiting.
3 hours? Oh,
you pretty much have a designated boat dropper and picker upper. It's like I remember remember 2 seasons we were covering in Vegas, in Nevada, where the water is like disappearing.
Yeah.
The people were like dropping people off, and like they don't even join them. They just go back and get in line and then pick them up 4 hours later at the end of the day, kind of thing. So maybe something
that's
like that.
Pretty much what this would be like.
What a wait. Holy smokes.
That's crazy.
Don't forget this weekend. That's this Sunday is the B-side open, but Saturday is the LaSalle Insurance and Travel Series Championship of the Elite Series. If you're not familiar, the Icebreaker Elite Series went down. We've had 3 qualifier events, and we've got our championship March 23-24. It's gonna be a doozy, man. It's gonna be a whole shit ton of big fish caught. I'm pretty sure.
It's gonna be a good one.
If these ones that we've seen the last couple of days decide they're gonna bite, it's gonna be a lot of fish.
Nice. We're gonna get into our Mike Tatoli report of the lake. I sent you a pic, Eric. Looks like that guy when I was yelling on the ice. Oh, hold on, bro. I'm gonna check my phone after.
I'm on the ice. I'm
on a show right now. I'm on a show. Oh yeah, that's what I said. The guy from SNL, Dana Carvey. Turtle. I knew it.
Turtle,
man. It's Dana Carvey. Yeah. Paul Tilson is in this one here. Let me pull it up here if you aren't familiar. You can always go to kickerfish.ca for info on everything going down. There it is. Kickerfish.ca. Check it out. Got all the results there. I didn't do an article on the last minute, though. I'll still get that out this week here. But we have our, there it is. If we click on that, these are the contestants. So we have the people who didn't qualify for the championship. We have a bunch of new entries, like the team of Tristan Harms and Marshall, Richard and Nick, Sean Johnson, Scott. Paul Tilson was talking there, John Nealings. Carlo Guzzi's in this with Nicholas Murray. Brent Schellenberg, Marcus Skoleski. These are all hammers, too, coming in. And we got some Americans. Dana Lutz is from Alaska.
Yeah.
Saw that, man.
Alaska.
With Rick Ellingson out of Williston, North Dakota. And Ken Popham, from Castlewood, pairing up with Aaron Bobby out of Selkirk. So get your entries in. We're still accepting them until Wednesday at midnight. Let's go. Let's get into this. Tour cards for next year are up for grabs, as well as cash. and prizes as well too. So check out kickerfish.ca. Top
It'll
10
be fun.
It's a good way to get in, man. Good way to check out tournament fishing, man. Like it's fun. I know me and Mike are just judging fish all day, but we get excited just as much as those guys out fishing, man.
I got to rest my eyes from the last few days and all these early mornings. That way I can see all those photos.
Screen watcher. Watching the screens hard, bro. What do you use in the Snow Bear there when you're guiding?
For screens?
What's the unit?
More?
Are they birds? Are they scopes? What are they?
So we got the birds. He's got birds in all his machines.
Yeah.
And then I brought my Garmin on yesterday, and today I brought the Lowrance.
Yeah.
So
and you're seeing fish everywhere?
Yeah. You know me, I can't sit in the Snow Bear. I got to be outside. So one of the guys got used to doing that same thing last year, so he just fished outside all day, like both days outside. And then the other guys were like, "Oh, what's going on there?" So they started. One of the other guys jumped in with me today.
Okay.
So it was crazy.
Any big ones? You guys get them?
Yeah, I'm gonna show you here's the crew right here.
Let's check it out.
Oh, I gotta freaking share the screen. Look at that, I'm half asleep already.
Holy, Mike.
He's not yawning though, man.
No, I'm not gonna yawn because Eric will yell at me. Eric will yell.
Here we go. Okay, Mike has some pictures.
Do this BS with just okay there.
What do we got? Boom, that was a crew.
Nice.
Yeah, this was a crew. So the back three guys were with me yesterday.
Yeah.
So it was Jake, Bruce, and Phil. So Phil was with me last year. He got a 30 and a 30 and a half. So he got his personal best, and then he beat it the next day.
Yeah.
So then Sam, he's a run and gun style. So I pulled him out of Matt's bear this morning, told him to come with us. Because you know how I like to yell at everybody when we're fishing, right?
Yeah, you do.
So he says, well, I'd like to try it. So we started doing that, just sniping them, and he enjoyed that. So, but it was good. Cool. That was 29 and a quarter. I actually have to say thanks to Brady because he let us fish 100 yards in front of him.
Working together, right? See, there you go.
Teamwork, man.
He just told me the fish were everywhere. So I said, well, I'm just going to go 100 yards in front. He goes, nah, just fish with us. I said, no, I'm not fishing with you. I'll be that guy that shit hawks you. So I'll go 100 yards ahead of you.
A guy in the blue is huge, though, eh?
So, hey?
That's a big guy, man. Is he really that big, or is he just close to the camera?
No, he's a big guy, but Jake's a big boy.
He even fit in the Snow Bear.
We have to open up that hatch at the top.
He got skunked yesterday.
Yeah.
I was so pissed off at myself because he got skunked yesterday. He had opportunities.
Yeah.
But you're trying to tell everybody what to use, right? So, and then, I mean, Carlo, I have to thank him because yesterday he tried to help out also, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but he ended up, I just told him, I says, I'm not fishing in 2024 unless you catch a fish today. So please catch a fish. He caught his first fish was a 16-inch walleye. I was making a big deal out of it. So
someone getting skunked.
You get the fish.
Someone getting skunked shows that the bite wasn't hot and heavy. Then
it's not hot and heavy. It's not.
I mean, there's always going to be someone catching out there for sure. But brings us to our tech video security bro science. Contact Daryl Rosenfeld anytime for all your home security and Starlink needs. He'll help you out there. I saw this post from Bill MacArthur in Ice Fishing Manitoba, and walleye bite through the ice has had their suspicions confirmed. If you doubt the wind, not a single positive outing. Then of course the whole comments fill up with, "What are you talking about? We caught 1 million fish yesterday in the last couple of days." But generally speaking, did you find that it was hard to locate fish, like they weren't spread out, belly to the bottom kind of thing?
Yesterday we fished a lot deeper. Yesterday with a north wind. We were picking off suspended ones, but then towards the end of the day, we went into 9 feet of water, and then we were sniping them like crazy because they were actually sitting still; they weren't moving. Today, with that heavy south wind, they were doing 100 miles an hour everywhere they were going.
Just flying, eh? With a south wind.
It was crazy. And then I was explaining to the guys that, hey, I bet you if I turn this my forward imaging towards that frazzled ice. Wait till you see how many fish are underneath it. It was stupid. Probably 200 walleyes were underneath that frazzled ice.
No kidding.
So, but today they were a little bit tougher to get to go.
We should talk about how I finished second in Falcon Lake Derby in the 50-50. How the heck you finish second in a 50-50?
Second?
We got a recap. We have a recap of Falcon Lake come here. So, wind, I mean, that fact, speaking of Falcon Lake, I mean, normally, don't quote me, but I think it's like 200 plus 300 fish that are weighed at that thing. It was 107 fish were weighed at the Falcon Lake Winter Fish Off. And you're talking about, anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 lines in the water. That wind hurt it. We fished the next day for like 3 hours, and not one flag. It was windy as heck, man. Crazy windy out there. Especially if you're fishing shallow water, I think that wind does, bear.
Well, I think it's a lot of the pressure on the ice.
Yeah, definitely so, man. It does affect it. I was just curious about the lake, how it affects it there. And yeah, I mean, obviously you can still get on them. You have to work hard, like people do. They work hard on the lake for the pods that they're on. No doubt about that. They're more spread out when conditions are nice. It settles down a little bit later this week. Those fish should be going. After that high school championship, which went down on, what was that, last Wednesday? Was I there?
Yeah, I think you were there.
Wednesday? Yeah.
I fished after that. Yeah, it's like we'll talk about the Derby. I fished after, and I was dropping Justin's live scope down there, so can't say I don't use it. I actually use it I used my active target for the first time at Falcon Lake the other day. Or yesterday. No, Saturday. Yeah, yesterday, Sunday.
Yeah, she got to work. You got all the cables and everything.
I put it all together. Junior got me another wire kit there and stuff. And
yeah,
I actually, the wire for the power.
Yeah.
It's just straight wire. I just pinched it down. I didn't even have little clips for it yet or nothing, man. Just
why am I not surprised?
Just stick it on there. My mount is in the boat, so that thing's just sitting on top of my battery. But it worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
Whatever works, man.
Blobs of pike that won't eat.
You did see some?
Rick, yeah, I saw some big ones. They just wouldn't bite. So
yeah.
The bro science is wind does have effect. The bro science was, guys, it's too windy. It's too windy, so no flags are gonna go up. We're going home. So we went home like 11:30. We left at 12.
Why you got a thumbs down in this picture?
Because freaking Leo Remillard, college Leo Remillard won. I coached Churchill High School. We came in eighth place. But Frenchie, a lot of you guys know Frenchie. You used to run the Pine Falls Voyageurs tournament for a long time. They won. We were at the school there, and that's down on St. Anne's in the perimeter there, and we went to go see the banner. Boo. Where was it? Well, that's the last part. Let me show you. So that's there. It was over 800 kids, which was fantastic. Sweet. It was high schools from all across the province. A team from Thompson came down, like I said, R.D. Parker, Neepawa, from everywhere. Selkirk, Pinawa was all there. A bunch of Winnipeg teams. It was fantastic. This is one of my kids here. So this flasher, I'm a Markham guy, but I had Nash's bird with me. This is on the edge. So all these schools came running. Like, when it starts, it's just like any derby. They start coming at you, man, and they're running in waves. And they're running there. And no one took this one hole in front of my truck because I was parked right on the edge. I couldn't reserve it. That'd be like cheating because my kids were still walking. You don't have to walk from Balsam Bay. They have to walk from the launch because the school buses can't come down. So kids have to walk. So I had my kids walking still while everything went already. And I couldn't just reserve holes. That'd be cheating. So then I had to wait. But no one took this hole. So I put the flasher down on it. Derby starts. Right beside this hole, kid here pulls out a 19-inch walleye. God, shit, if my kids were here already, we would have got that walleye. God, it's right by my truck. Where's the picture? It's this picture here. Just see my truck?
Yeah, there's a kid holding the fish.
Yeah, and there's the flasher just sitting there with no one on it kind of thing because freaking my kids are so slow. It's these inner city kids, man. These inner city kids don't have the nutrition. That's why. Bro science, man. They don't have the nutrition.
They're
running fast.
The school needs a food program, man.
Shout out Is Churchill considered inner city?
It's inner city. It's off Osborne, bro. It's a stone's throw from Confusion Corner. That's inner city, bro.
That's not inner city, bro. Come on.
That's more than half a mile.
Shout out to Arlo Arkin and his boy. They helped drill half these holes. But he got this drone footage too. It's like there's my truck up there. You'll see it. This is the corner. A lot of the fish. Frenchie's team was down here somewhere. They ended up catching 6 past the limit. Actually, your limit's 5, best 5. They caught But they were losing to Windsor Park, which was right here, and I teach at Windsor Park as well. They were right beside us, and Windsor Park had the lead, and they're like 20 minutes. They're like 20 minutes till we win, guys. And they're sure enough, these guys. You see a bucket running. Oh, that's the worst to see in a derby if you're in the lead. Any derby. In the last few minutes, you see a bucket running towards the 10th, and that last fish won it for them. So, cool stuff. Bigger and better next year. They tried something.
Nice.
And it's been a dream for a long time.
It's awesome
to
to see, man. Yeah.
I asked JJ out of John Taylor, because he was on our standing committee with Don Lamont and Tim Aw and myself. And how'd you get it to go, man? Because we had getting stonewalled for years. I just did it. Fuck it. I just did it, he says. And that's it. They had to just play along after he just organized it and did it. That's what you got to do sometimes. Forget the red tape. Just
that's
do
what
it.
I've
right?
been saying forever.
Just do it, bro.
Just do it and ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah. These are parents, by the way. These two here are parents. That's Kim Yap there. All the fish were on the outside. So we're talking derbies.
Yeah.
And you hit that live scope. I had Justin's live scope. Everyone had live scope out there. And all the fish were just skirting the outside. So anyone on the outside holes, I mean, they say go get outside holes. It does help. I mean, there were so many fish under the truck, and they were catching fish.
These fish skirt the outside so much.
23 and a half, Daniel. 23 and a half. Inner city. That's not inner city. Bro, Churchill inner city. I guess.
Come on, bro. They have a prep basketball school there. How is that inner city? They have a hockey program.
That's why Kayla goes there. We live down here in the south here in South Point, and I send my daughter there play basketball. And I'm like, I'm sending you to an inner city school, like it's crazy. Shout out to Walleye Mafia, by the way, for sponsoring. But yeah, no, cool stuff. And then we had the Falcon Lake Winter Fish Up, of course. That went down. This is the top 50. Get prizes. 50th place is $1,000 cash. First place is $15,000 cash. And that was this young man here, Ethan Marinow, with a nice 15-pound pike. Caught. Now, we just talked about that, how you're going to win, and people run to edge inside the grid. Like, we're talking 8 rows in by the 10th. Like
we were talking
where
about
all the noise was.
All the noise. And this is the middle of the derby too. Like, the first hour of a derby is crazy. This was sort of well into it. This is halfway through. And Jen and Dave, that was their section for scoring, weighing. And wow, I think we just weighed the winner. And this was already like started at 11 to 2. And this was like well after 12:30.
Yeah.
Kid catches this. Like, holy geez. Actually, third place was caught with 20 minutes left too. In the middle. But you'll see Nash's name there. Nash LaBopa.
Yeah. Was it 38?
Your kid's going to think every tournament he goes into, he gets to win.
He's going to get
last
something,
year
man.
When he did the KWT, he won every time he went out.
He just assumes now. He had big help from my sister there. Like, we'll go to that. There, Ace Burpee, by the way, hosting. These are all our teams. We had 8 teams. So new for this year in Manitoba, we got new rules. So pike over basically 29 inches plus aren't allowed to come to the scale.
Yeah.
Walleye always couldn't. In the big red zone, you couldn't bring any 18 to 27 inches. But now they count because we have scorers, 8 teams. Yeah. So shout out to Wildin and Jeremy. We had Daniel at Warren, Ari out of K-Town there. We had all kinds of teams here. Neufeld and Howie and Jim Hildebrand and Dave, Jomar and Justin and Leah. And Dave and Jet, they won the side bet. They won $180 for whoever would score the winning fish.
Nice.
So, of course, Jennifer won again. She's not even in the derby, and she won. Me and Divine were a roving team, and then Alan and Leon, that was their team in bed kind of thing. So.
No comment, man.
That's going to be one ugly kid.
No comment.
No comment, man.
Shout out to Steve Sasaki there, Carolyn Koshlek and Brian inside the tent, making everything go, and Ian Young. It was a fantastic event there. It was good. Nice. Kevin Lowen, we were talking. Remember, said Kevin Lowen is good at derbies.
You got more fish.
46th place here, and he got another one that didn't make it in. He just missed the cutoff. But yeah, like shit, they caught 2 fish. My sister Janice and Nash, they caught a fish each there. So guess what Nash won?
An Eskimo 10.
Eskimo fat.
Something from you.
I'm like, freaking, I got 7 of these things, man. What the hell? DK was there too. 4 pike caught around it. There was fish all over the place. The cool thing is that they were walleye.
Yeah, I've seen some nice walleye pics.
Yeah, they count and they actually cashed. Like this lady's here, cashed. That guy's cashed. All these pike here. It's good stuff. I mean, it's fantastic. It's good to see fish come in. It was windy as heck out there, but and just for the winning fish came from over here, like sort of right behind the D here. Right,
and that's where the weeds are. That's where the weeds
Yeah,
start,
that's where
right?
the weed line is, right?
There's a weed line, right? Somewhere there.
Something
There's
like
another
that.
weed line over here too. And then a burbot, a big ass 5-pound burbot came from over here. And then a bunch of walleye here, no surprise. This corner was walleye corner.
Yeah.
And Hayden, this was Hayden's corner here, and he weighed a bunch of pike here. There's a creek that comes out. So a bunch came from here too. So, but then that right around the middle tent, third place with 20 minutes left was right from over here. And we were over here. This was
that weed edge is huge for the pike, right? So they like to hang out in there.
Yeah. So I mean, a tip-up's the way to go to win it. But you know, if you just want to catch a fish, I mean, a jig and some meat, nothing wrong with that. Cool.
Nice.
So that's
work. So
right
so when you're out there, did you see that most fish were being caught around the tent or what, man? See a lot get around the tent?
I think when fish start to get released, I don't know if they're getting caught again, but there's always fish to be had around the tent. But the big fish, they're only getting caught once, really, and one was right by there. It's wild. It's wild. I mean, you can run out there. There's people who arrive, you know, well after the like bell goes off. Yeah, and they just go pick a hole and they still do fine. So yeah, it's a derby as anything. But glad that it went off. It was good. A lot of derbies didn't happen this year, right? So a bunch happened.
Yeah.
I even had an update from the Jigging for Jacks tournament. Our good buddy out there, Dale.
I think they posted it up here.
Did he put it on there?
Andrew Petrowski said was that the one?
Piotrowski.
Swan River.
Was that the one Sandy Lake? Yeah, Sandy Lake, I think. But there was Jigging for Jacks at Watopana. That's by Rivers. That's like north of Brandon. That had 105 people with 35 pike measured. The winning one was a 75 centimeter. So for your inch people, what's that? 30? 31 inch pike?
So that's crazy, eh? Yeah, because Andrew Petrowski was saying that at
it's like 10 grand.
Had, a half pound pike won 10K.
Damn.
10 grand, yeah.
Right here. Where is it? So
75 was the one at Sandy Lake.
Right there.
14 and a half pound.
14 and a half pounds.
Oh, I thought I said a half pound.
See?
Like, come on.
That's what I said, a half pound.
Half pound.
I gotta open my eyes. Oh, wait. Hang on, look, here's my glasses. Right here.
There, put your glasses. Third place had maybe a 5-10 minute by getting out, stuck at the bottom of the hole. At the Falcon tournament, that's why his hands all buggered up. That's my buddy Luch's guy there. Like he's at the awards and his hands just bleeding like crazy because it was stuck at the bottom. You got to go bear paw, polar bear, and go get it out, man. If it's worth money, he ended up winning a $5,000 electric bike for it that he is going to sell right off the bat. He says,
for the stitches.
Yeah, worth it. I was talking here about this thing here. This was just on that thread from Bill MacArthur about the win, but Lake Winnipeg is too murky for the fluoro leader, Alex says, to make a difference. He's just straight braid now. Results are the same he's found. Dylan Thiessen says, it definitely does make a difference unless he's going for catfish or pike. He uses steel leaders. He will use a fluoro. You guys both use fluoro on all your stuff?
I do, yeah.
I do, yeah. Even on a red, man, I still think it makes a difference.
Yeah. Even on the red, bro?
Yeah.
I just don't like. Can they see anything in the red?
You got to think they do. I mean, it is getting cleaner than before.
Well, it did till about a month ago.
Yeah, you get good flow. I think it's a little more resistant to getting snipped on those zebra mussels and stuff. Right? You can take nicks. Straight braid tends to get cut. And I don't like the loose action a little too much. I still prefer the action that a fluoro does. And I use it to mark the bottom of my hole because I always bump them off. We're talking ice fishing, right? So
I always bump them off.
Yeah, so it's nice to have that swivel or the uni to uni.
Yeah,
have an idea when the fish is
something to let you know.
Yeah. So whatever the ice is, so as the season goes, I make it longer. Not that
I think I've always run floral. So once it started coming out, usually it was more mono. Yeah. I know. I think it makes a difference.
Santos fishes twice a season. You guys see that video of the Jeff 204? That porta potty?
Yeah, around down the lake.
Oh my God. So we're looking at this thing. Oh my God. Is someone in there? There was no one in there that time. It would have been the best if someone was in there.
Oh, it's so funny, man.
Oh, they come out just all dizzy, or what if it tipped? So if someone's in there and that thing tipped. Oh my god.
That'd be so gross, man.
And what if it
That'd
tipped
be like
the door down? And then you're stuck in there. Oh my god. Just
man.
The good thing it's made out of plastic. You just kick your way out of there.
Yeah, but if the door is facing down, I guess you'd have to break it. An Albright knot or blood knot for line-to-line knots. I never got a hang of those, man.
They take too long to tie.
You need to use
Albright knot, man. That's crazy. That knot is nuts, man. Like,
the Albright.
I just use like an Alberto knot.
Alberto knots. Well, I've used Alberto knot too. Fluoro is way more resistant to damage. Yeah. Way more secure knot to the bait versus braid. Yeah. If you're fishing straight braid, you're leaving fish out there. Whoa, strong opinion from Hayden Martin. It's true. I don't straight braid no more. I tend to. It starts to fray.
Well, it frays.
Quiet, Nash. Nash is yelling.
Plus, there's no give at all in the line, right? With
there is none for braid. Yeah.
So when you're fishing shallow, Peter Weedman's watching right now, and he's got his art of shallow, like fishing. You're talking about 4 feet under the ice. So there's a bit of a technique to successfully up in your percentage of landing icing fish in that shallow. And the little bit of give that fluoro or a mono leader, or just using straight mono line, for example, helps to not really rip it out of their mouth or that kind of thing. Yeah. You need that shock absorber kind of thing. Right?
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Alberto always. Tyler, does your wife know about Alberto, bro? Big Smoke Barbecue is a sponsor. $100 every month. Gift card to Big Smoke Barbecue. You've never been in Steinbach. It is fantastic. We'll get through that. We got a few recipes here. Mr. Staska, some good Lake Winnipeg walleye. Fish crisp, beer batter, cooked in a fry daddy. Fish crisp, bro. Come on. It's a catch and cook, brother. Come on. Go team catch and cook, bro. Although I grew up on fish crisp too, so.
Still good stuff, man.
He didn't even make that, but that looks like straight Captain Highlander to me, bro.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it looks like Captain Highlander.
Did you even make
then
that?
KD.
It's even got those dark spots like Captain Highlander does.
This is like Nash's plate, man. Oh, I don't want nothing to touch that. Everything has to be
separated.
Sorry, Brendan, bro. This is better. Jason Cross, Feast of the Week, smoked pork tenderloin wrapped in bacon. When that's a little on the nose with the Big Smoke Barbecue itself, the rub. Oh, that looks good though, bro. Nice
that looks really good, man.
Yeah. Nice. I like it. And then we've got Mark Booty. This is Mark Booty's, by the way. You could tell by the Island Beach custom lure that just made its way. I don't know how it made its way there. But
shameless plug.
Why the hell is that in there? Like, what's that got to do?
That's what he caught it with.
Oh,
it's the way to do it, man.
But he's got the right spice, though. He's got all terrain. He's got the all terrain here. So one lucky viewer, I'm gonna send this in an envelope, and if it costs too much to send the bottle, I'm just gonna pour the contents into the envelope and mail it that way.
That's it. Into a Ziploc bag.
That's what we're doing. But one lucky viewer this evening, Santos is gonna pick it. His favorite comment, bro, is gonna get a whole set. Actually, not just that. You're gonna get the whole set. All 4 spices that we've got here.
Nice.
Kick as well. Campfire. We'll send that kit out to you. I'm putting it all on Santos though to pick somebody.
Pick one.
You, right. They hate you later.
Pick 10 for fuck's sakes. He said
braid sticks to the plastic cone when in cold weather. Well, mono or fluoro doesn't. Oh, like you mean like the plastic cone?
He sits in his snow bear.
Oh, the plastic cone in the snow bear. That's
yeah.
why in the whole thingy. Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah,
I'm half asleep, but I still caught that one.
Albright and Alberta are the same thing, apparently. You guys are jerks. No.
Oh, no, Bach.
I'm hard. Rickland is hard. All right. Yeah, anyway, that's your Big Smoke Barbecue Feast of the Week. Enter those on our Instagram. Send it to us, or we have our Doc Talk Facebook group page on Facebook. Like we said, if you're just joining us, it's Mike the Totally Short Fuse, Jeremy Santos, the Dragon Boy, and your host, Eric Labopa. We are talking all kinds of things. We recapped 2 derbies. We talked food. What else did we not talk about here? Some Wildin.
So remember when somebody had made the comment, like, do you help somebody on the lake if they didn't bring a shovel or a tow rope, right?
That was Jenkin. Was that Jenkin? Okay. No, he was talking about
Show the picture that I got there.
Let's see here, Mikey. So this is something you saw today?
Yeah, that was me on Friday thinking I can do it. Well, I didn't do it. I got stuck in the quad. No tow rope, no shovel.
Oh, this is in a frazzle field.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You could.
So what did you have to do? Did you have to pay somebody?
I used my goddamn ice scoop to dig it out.
Your ice scoop.
Matt Hobson was coming to pull me out, but I had to use an ice scoop.
Whatever works, bro.
And that's what was going through my head. I should have brought a shovel or a tow rope. And Val was sitting there. Did you find your shovel? I said, nah, I don't need it. Smart ass. Here it is. I don't know.
So
worst part is I was the only one out there. There was nobody around me for like.
I thought that big guy. Where was that big guy who was taller than the snow bear? You could have just picked that up on.
Yeah, but they were just getting there. This was Friday after it rained all day.
Shit. So there are drifts to watch out for, I guess. Then in the frazzle field,
there's a few.
There's just a few.
Always, like Bernie Bryan says. Yeah, you know better, Mike the Hey, at least he's sharing it, bro. Hey, some people won't even share them.
Oh my God, Slim, man,
all the time. Hey, I'm not even.
You can't even show that one, man.
I'm off. Is that like before they're hard or after they're hard?
Oh, just got flagged down to pull someone out 15 minutes ago in the middle of dinner. It never ends. Brady, of course, is living out there on the ice, much like Chris Gahn does. But hey, hats off to you, Brady, man. Nice work, brother.
Yeah.
You went out of your way to help someone, not to yell at them. We'll talk about that in a second here. I found it. We're always getting sent this from Wisconsin, Minnesota, but I found one in Winnipeg. This is at the car wash by our house. So I found it. That's the Bigfoot with the raccoon there.
And that's
Winnipeg Wildin.
Surprised you didn't take the guy's tailgate and try to retrofit it on your Ford.
I know. I gotta get that decal. Someone find me that decal, man. I gotta for sure.
Draw one up on your arm, bro.
Winch and spike, Perry says, is the way to do it.
Yeah.
What's the speaking of Winnipeg Wildin, what's the wildest thing you guys have seen while fishing?
Fishing?
Like what's the wildest thing that you guys have witnessed? There's all kinds of crazy shit. Like, we'll look at this while you guys think of stuff. You in the audience too. If you guys, what's the wildest thing? There was some wild stuff today that we just saw. We all watched it. If you didn't watch that video, we're not going to play it here, but we're going to talk about it in a second here. Some heated stuff there, but check this. This is wild. I saw this video.
Yeah, it's just floating around. I don't know. He is alive. I don't know, man. I'm scared to grab. He might bite the shit out of me.
Get that pig. He ain't gonna bite you.
All right, let's go get him.
It's a pig.
I'm gonna spin back around. Yeah, it's a little baby pig. No bullshit.
Have you guys rescued animals before on the lake?
Yeah. I've rescued a couple of deer.
Yeah,
You're right.
that.
We guided one down to the island.
No rescue in this thing.
No.
That's why he was bouncing around.
That's
about
freaking
a 2
gross.
foot catfish.
That ain't alive,
a 2-pound cat. Oh, I didn't even see him. There's another one in him. Oh, there's a much bigger one inside of him. No way.
That's a new catfish bait,
Look at
man.
What
Hey.
the?
You know what that is?
What?
That's an Asian dish right there. That's bacon wrapped cats.
Bacon wrap.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Oh, it sounds delicious. But,
Sounds delicious.
but those rednecks ate all three of those things for sure. They ate both catfish and whatever was left of that pig. They ate it for sure, bro.
That's the most cats they caught all day. Right there.
Harlow Larkin gave you a shout earlier for that drone shot of the Derby there. Someone needs to put vending machines out in the lake filled with shovels and tow ropes. You'd make a killing.
Yeah.
Just a
vending machine.
bait too and coffee. Why
Just
not?
anything,
Why
yeah.
not? Why
Anything.
not? Hi, Julie.
Mind you,
I've been
somebody's
asking
probably
people
knock it over or
live
something.
because they are causing interference on his. Was that true? Or was that like an urban myth that he was asking people to turn live scopes off?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't heard that one yet.
I haven't heard that one before, but I don't know.
Would you pass it by him to do that?
Oh my god! We put that in an egg roll, and you guys will eat them all up. Oh yeah, all at lumpia. People be all over it, bro.
That's the best comeback Justin's ever had with me around.
Rick Gerges has seen everything I didn't want to see. That though. Oh my god!
Oh, the saying is true, man.
God.
Do you guys see like weird stuff?
Yeah, I've had a couple weird things. Like fishing inside the city.
Oh, geez, you'll see weird stuff under the bridge, bro.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Fishing in the city under bridges? Oh my
God! I won't even fish under a bridge in a city. Forget it. Not a chance.
You'll come back alive, man.
I mean, we were a long time ago by Netley Creek. I watched an entire family of ducks gone, one at a time.
From a pike?
Yeah, just pike took them all down.
Jeez. It's sad when you see the last one. I've seen Muskie do that to the last one in the line.
Yeah, but there was always the last one in the line that was going. Like took down all 4 of them.
What a hungry pike. It must have been a school of them then. My God. Trout video.
What trout video?
Yeah, no, we're not going to go into the trout video.
Oh, that video? I'm not doing that, bro. But I got this trout video.
Isn't this great? Oh, he's giving him the left jab.
Hey guys, come on! Hey.
Oh my God!
Boom, boom.
Look at him!
Boom,
Oh,
boom, boom. This is combat fishing. Isn't this great?
So it does get heated out there. It doesn't matter where you're shoulder to shoulder.
That's not even close to being Lockport, man. Lockport, they're shoulder to shoulder, dude.
People get worked up on the ice. No BS. Jeremy Magnuson got told to turn his last guy. Bro, how's that work? How's that work? Boys getting hard. Fighting on the ice. Fighting on the ice. Oh, you guys saw that video?
Oh, yeah. I've got it sent to me like 300 times today.
Yep. Sent to us like all day, man.
Okay. Now, we're not here to bash nobody. I didn't get a chance to speak to Dono. He watches the show. He'll probably see this too. We're not here to bash no one. I talked to the guys who filmed it too, though. American guys, American buddies there. I spoke with them on the phone earlier. Got their side of it. Like, I'm not going to play the video, but if you didn't see the video, it's pretty much just an interaction on the ice there. It didn't come to blows. Almost did. People were going to go hard for a second, but it was more the guide was complaining. Donna was complaining that they were, I mean, the lake is empty. Like, hey, Mike, you've been out the last 2 days. The lake's empty, man, relatively speaking.
Yeah.
It's empty. So it just seems more exacerbated when someone's close. I was saying, like, even if someone stops like a kilometer away from you, like when you look as far as you can see, you don't see nothing. And then if someone is like a kilometer away, it just seems like they're like, well, why are you fishing here then when you have the whole lake kind of thing, you know? As opposed to like you're talking 30 feet normally. Now all of a sudden 300 meters is like not enough. So I was asking, like, how close were you guys? Eric here, like, these are good gentlemen. It's him and his buddy and one of their dads are up here fishing. They're here all week. They're still here. They're watching right now. And they come up here lots. They're experienced out there. They know how to track their own fish. I mean, I don't think they need to go shit hawk or piggyback off anything like that. I think they were tracking their own fish. They were saying it just happened to be around the same area that the guide group was at. Donna took offense to it, just saying, like, he came, there was 3 interactions. Like, you see the one video, that was the second interaction. There was a first interaction. It wasn't so positive. Then there was this one, which was a little more amicable, but didn't end that well. And then there was a third one where Donna did come back, cooled off, and apologized for the earlier interactions, and then went on his way. So there was an apology there on the ice, just to get that out there. But Jason Ewan wants to see the video now. It's all over Facebook, bro. Someone share it on Doc if you want to or whatever. It's out there, brother.
All I saw was the second one. I didn't see the one where he came back.
There were no other videos. There was only one video.
There's just the one.
I'm just saying that there was interactions.
Oh, okay,
and, Eric told me that there was. He must be a good-looking guy too, because he has the same name as me. But Eric with an A. But sometimes you lose your cool. So this has been a gripe. Now I don't know. Mike's a guide. I'm a hired gun sometimes. We got a bunch of guides here. Jomar Brady's watching.
Yeah.
Hobson, Cornell, Chris Gahn. Like, there's all kinds of outfitters and guides out here. It's a public lake. Here's my take on it here. And you guys can jump in. It's a public lake, but you have an outfitter's license on it. You know what you're getting into. within close proximity to Winnipeg. Anyone can go. Anyone can come do it yourself. It's always been a guide thing where someone comes and learns from your thing, and then next summer you see the same people, but they didn't use you this time. They're doing it themselves. That can get frustrating too and stuff. Yeah. Donald's point was that he always says it. They go around, they're drilling whatever, 200 holes here just to scout, to try and find these pods and stay on top of it. So there is work to be done to find, and you guys all know how it is. You're trying to find fish. Yeah. Sometimes you're lucky, you're throwing darts and you land them, or you don't, and you're okay with it. Remember Santos? We always had 4 moves.
Yeah.
If we don't get them in 4 moves, well, that's our day. It's 2 PM.
We're done. Yep.
But if you really work hard, you really can go find those, especially now with the forward facing, the cheater vision that we all have now. You plop it down and you can see everything. So they do work hard. He felt that these guys were just piggybacking and stopping there for no reason.
Like following them or something.
Yeah. And I don't think that was the case, talking to these guys and talking to the guys who know these guys. That wasn't the case at all. So I really think Donna was out of pocket there a little bit to go up on them, to make the effort to go there and complain. But this is no new complaint from some of the guides, Donna included, about this stuff happening. So you guys, like, what do you guys like? Think about that.
No, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't mind that he went up to them, because I mean, obviously that's his livelihood, right? And if he does feel that way, but it's the at the end of the video, man, where like all these guys are saying, "Let's get hard." Like, where is that coming from? Like, you know this is going on Facebook. You are a guide. You are a representation of fishing in Manitoba.
Okay, let's look at it this way.
You can complain as much as you want. Say, hey, like, you guys, this is what you guys are doing. But then to say, like, like, let's go. Like, come on.
It was okay, even if you don't agree with his point. It was okay.
Exactly. I think what set Dono off was just throwing your ego in his face about 3 times.
Yeah, that's why he sort of went off the handle there a bit.
Yeah, well, the guy said went off the handle right after they kept throwing. Oh, it's your ego. You're too big of an ego.
The one guy said then they got fed up too, and they finally said, "Just get the fuck out of here," and that's it. That sets me up. If someone tells me to get the fuck out of here, you've seen me fucking freak out or whatever. And
but the thing is,
and that was it.
If they respected the distance, you can't. Obviously, they were far enough away. If you got to drive up to them to give them shit, they're pretty far.
From what I saw, like, yeah, they were far, dude. They weren't nowhere.
I don't care who you are. You don't own the lake. Look at, you know what? Here's an example. Gaunt's shack the other day had so many freaking vehicles and snow bears around it. He's lucky he could walk out of his own shack.
So it does happen. Like, I mean, I can see what the guys are saying. It happens. We know what happens. Like even last year, maybe we were joking around with Jerry Esau's, his CDP Nation. He had his yellow fish house out there. Go by the yellow fish house, go by the white fish house. Yeti, you see that? Snow bears, you guys know it. Like, people always think, oh, there's got to be a reason there's a snow bear there. For whatever reason, it could be anybody's Joe Blow snow bear. Remember, Divine and Val were using Ice Bud Excursion snow bear one year, and this is nothing against Divine and Val, but they had people parking beside following Divine and Val across the lake because although when they saw the 2 girls come out, they looked at each other. Those guys looked at each other.
What did they catch that day?
Yeah. Oh, they caught a shit ton of fish, though.
They caught 2 masters back to back.
They did. It's true.
They would have kicked your ass if your partner didn't get one.
Shout out to Carlo. He's always saving the day. The memes are, oh my God,
they're starting up pretty fast. I don't know.
And they're coming quick, man.
I really don't think Dono should have lost his shit, but I think it's been such a long season and a tough one that I think he just got fed up. I mean, I'm not sticking up for his actions, but probably the best thing for Dono to do now is not even respond, just let it fly. So just let it cool off on its own.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because the minute you reply, then the shit just keeps going.
The guy's been guiding here longer than any other current guides. He's been getting shit out for the last 15 years. Eventually, you don't want to deal with it anymore. The guy says he didn't know who it was, but immediately says his name when he gets out of the truck. Wow. Because that was the second interaction. And I mean, his truck is plastered. I mean, the truck. I mean, it's easily identifiable.
It's the same thing as Brady said right there.
You got to expect it, right? You got to expect some of that stuff.
Come fish next to me. I don't care. Yeah, I mean, recreationally, some people have a little distance tolerance than others. But it's your business, though. If you're guiding, Mike said, this is money. This guy gets a master. Every master is cash on top of everything else. Yeah. And you don't want anyone to get skunked either. You want people to get on top of fish. So like you're trying to always up. We talk about time fluoro. carbon, and we're talking about bending hooks and all different kinds of things, just to up your percentage a little bit more to tilt it in your favor. Of course, it helps that if no one else is around. So you're tracking a pod. You want your guys to get on it. The people are paying you. Every time someone else comes around, it'll get your hair up. If you have hair, probably doesn't have any hair anymore, but it just can't. It's just an open lake, though.
Yeah.
So there's nothing you can do to go around asking people. I know. I don't know about the asking the life scope. The life scope is probably just a suggestion.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he did that. Like he is guiding, so maybe he's doing it to stick up for his clients as well. Like, hey, like showing them, hey, I'm trying to get you guys on fish, and I'm like,
I know, but there's a way to do it, and then there's
I know that's the issue I had, right? Like I said,
I got a short fuse too, but when it comes to like business and the public like that, you pretty much got to back off. Pretty much just take your lumps and just say, okay, well, I said what I said and I had to leave.
I mean, you said that's what he said. He said his piece and then just go.
For an example, today,
okay,
literally, I looked up the windshield of the snow barrel while I was making lunch for the guys, and I could see one of Matt's bears sitting on the other side. Troy was in the other bear. Literally had a truck drive by me. Like, it was like 20 feet off the side of the bear. And I'm like, what the hell is this guy doing? So whatever, I ignored it. And then I looked up. This guy was literally fishing the ski tips on his snow bear. And I'm like, oh,
get out of here, bro.
So I sent him a message that says, I sure hope you know the guy. He goes, no, man, I don't know, but the guy could have at least waved to me because they could see each other through the windshield. That's how close the guy was. So whatever.
Oh, we got a response from Dono.
Yeah, I'll check it out here. Now, Cornell with Winnipeg is known for blowing up on people. It's just, it's not just Blackwater. I mean, it's all the guys sort of in the end have like, it shows like here Murray shows that Donovan protects his clients to a degree. I mean, they're paying good money, not cheap. I've gone to other places and used guys and whatnot. It's not cheap, so you want to as much as you can. Brady, we'll go read Brady here. Like I said to Mike today, I drive a walking billboard. It's expected, They just don't let it bother you. In the end, sometimes you just, you lose your cool, bro. You lose your cool sometimes.
Eventually,
man. Wishart here, Cheryl. We fish with a guy at Crawford's, and someone comes up on us. The guide moves. Lots of places to fish. Yeah, I've seen it on open water too, and
but open water is a lot different from this. Like,
but we still let people still sort of let them have it a little bit. No,
well, and ice fishing, something if you got to set up everything like your tent, the heater, all that stuff, man. On the water, you just reel in your lines and you go to a different spot. It's a lot of work when it comes to ice fishing, man.
Mr. Shirley, how you doing, bro? Have had a few guys pull up on me on Lake Winnipeg. Oh yeah, Tony's boat, his rig and stuff. You're always gonna pull up.
I always pull up on Tony. He deserves it.
I think the client's biting anyway. It does in a sense if you're moving, like if you're following a pod and someone is cutting you off. Like I've watched it. I've worked my own pods too. Sometimes it's a way to fish. It definitely is a way. And all of a sudden, we're getting cut off. Now, whether people do it and they know it or not, they're heading off our line. Sometimes you get to know what direction they're going and stuff. Little daily migrations and stuff, and then you get cut off, and then just got to leapfrog. I mean, it is what it is, kind of thing. I mean, I don't know. Here's Dono here. Regardless of what happened or opinions of how this went down, I was completely out of line when I lost my cool. And what you don't see is how I went back afterwards. And we mentioned that we had more conversation and shook their hands. Yeah, we did. Yeah. I apologize. I wish them well. Cooler heads prevailed. You guys are going to see each other on the ice again this week. They're here all week, right? So it was done on the ice. I apologize to my guide team and to those individuals and to the Manitoba fishing community. It was unacceptable, and I will be better. But I have to be better and more professional, and I will be. And I apologize. Hats off, Dono. That's awesome, man. I mean, like I said, like it's just shitty that everyone has a phone nowadays. You could get film doing all kinds of
stuff. Well, I
man.
think I said that to you. If Dono went back and apologized to the guys after, why put it out?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they were still heated then. I didn't ask that question. I should have asked that. They're here right now.
Or maybe they posted right away.
Make a comment on here, brother. Make a comment. He was saying too, he was you know what? He actually was thinking twice about it too. I don't want to bash anyone, but once it gets out, then it got out, and that was that. It just got out after, and that's it. But
yeah. Oh.
Grow a set. Aiden says, go over and talk to the guy and try to reason him once you both have cool heads. Show some respect, he says here. Nobody locks for me because I never catch. Oh, that's true. That's true. Kill him with kindness, he says. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways to look at this here or whatever, and you sort of got to filter some of the whatever. Like, I mean, it seems like a lot of the guys, sometimes Dono included, has like sort of a set bunch of haters too sometimes, and you know. But yeah, he admitted, he was out of line. It is what it is, you know. And I think this will just sort of slide under and be done with.
As long as there's no rebuttaling back and forth, and it'll slide away. Just sometimes the best thing to do is not say shit.
Yeah.
Donovan's American client should love Donovan for his actions. Bill's business. He says the Murray travels all over the world. Meanwhile, Jerry says, no, we only apologize because it's public. He did apologize on the ice, bro, before it even came out. He apologized on the ice already.
It just sucks because then all the guys get painted with the same brush, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. We move on. Yeah, we're sort of done with this. I gotta laugh at some of the memes though, bro. I mean, I'm not sure.
Man, I've seen some Viagra beams already.
I saw a poster with Kevin Hart and Dono, Get Hard, like the movie poster. Oh, yeah. Come on, bro.
Oh, God.
Come on, bro. You can't. I mean, that's not funny, man. That's
jeez, man.
Ah, shit.
Yeah,
but like I said,
like one with Viagra pill and Donald's picture on there.
Bros before holes, bro. Ouch. It's just gonna track some of them down. It does happen, though. It does happen out there.
All you can do is laugh about it now. It's done.
Yeah. Is what it is. They're going to see each other on the ice here. Everything's good.
Yeah.
Almost a misunderstanding, if you would call it that kind of thing. And almost came to blows. But glad it didn't. You know, how can you not keep cool out there, man? It's freaking cold, bro. It's cold outside. Just like windy, this Yeti. Man. Just like this
cold,
Yeti.
It's just windy.
Yeah, Team Fui Automotive. Island Beast, let's give some shout outs here while you're all watching. We do Beast of the Week every week. During the wintertime, Island Beast Custom Lure sponsors Kids Beast of the Week. Submit your photos to us on Instagram, email, message us, whatever. This is Reese, Trip Reese, future pro angler there with an awesome name. Nice. Landed at 24. Fantastic, bro. Nice work there. That's a tiger. Get my trouts right here. I still haven't caught a brown. But yeah, beauty. Nice work, Trip. And then here's another... Marcus Andrew Easton is officially hooked. So this was on Whitemouth Lake. If anyone's familiar with Whitemouth Lake in the southeast part of the province, shallow. Like I think it's like 7 at its deepest.
Yeah, it's shallow.
But they restocked it, and that's it. Word's out now.
It's over.
Everyone's going now.
Eric, you wrecked it.
But Easton is hooked at least. You guys ever remember the fish that hooked you on fishing? I still remember at Lockport, the fish that hooked me on fishing, man. He was in the fish ladder. This is back in the day where my dad and uncles are fishing. I'm not allowed to go down and fish. I must have been only an Ash's age, even younger, 4 years old. My mom picked up a stick and she found a bobber, and we took one of the jigs and we're fishing in the fish ladder. And I pulled a couple sauger out of that fish ladder, and that was it. I still remember that like it was yesterday, and I was hooked from then on to now. So
no,
mine were catching perch off a dock, and then I had to kill a pike that were trying to steal my perch.
Violence, like just chose violence right away.
Violence, eh?
First thing, it just chose violence right off the bat.
Hey, listen, I spent an entire day catching 9 perch off a dock, and I can hear the chain rattling. It's like, what the hell's rattling the chain? I look, and there's a pike trying to pull him off, so I grabbed him by the eyes and stabbed him. Done. So we ate him too.
And you were 5 years old at the time. I just pulled out your
pocket. That's where you get it from, eh? Poking the eyes out all the time.
I was 9.
No, mine were
limitations. Sorry. Statute of limitations, Rick Clem. They can't get me now, bro. Can't get me now. Go ahead, Santos.
Mine were drum and pickerel rigs, man, with my dad. That's
double headers.
Double headers all the time.
Double headers.
Why am I not surprised you said pickerel rig?
That's what my dad was using. And spark plugs with weights, man.
Here's a young guy that we've been fishing with since he was like 14 years old, putting his name out there online. Who wants to take me fishing? Like, oh my God, man, that could be a little dangerous, bro.
Remember, we used to tell him.
Stick with us, little buddy. So Jeff now, he's catching fish all on his own, a 28 and a 30. Just cool here, though, on a Pelican spoon. But look at all the freaking metal on there. Holy shit. It's braces.
That's his own custom wing ding thing, man.
That's just some random metal on a spoon, but it works. Two big ones. Nice work. Nice work, brother. Former Beast of the Week champion here, April, of course, there with a nice green. Awesome stuff, April. Well done. This is a cool story. All the way from Saskatchewan. 9-hour drive. Born here. Came back. Out there with Icebound Excursions. Shout out to ECB Bates. 31. New personal best. Well done. Lanny McDonald. Sean White's old man there. And shout out to Troy Barkman guiding them that day. Nice. They got into a whole pile of fish there too. So that's cool. Tyler Bell, former champion. Beast of the week, way down in Wisconsin. Look at that. Not a lick of snow.
This guy catches all kinds of fish, this guy, man.
Not a lick
and from shore, too, man.
I know.
Like, lucky.
That's a beauty rainbow. This is that rig. I remember I was on the Saugeen last spring fishing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I looked up, like, this is a bead rig. How does this even catch fish? The bait's not even by the hook, but this is what does it. Like, the bead flutters down.
And they just...
And I don't know, they eat the hook or eat the whole thing and he just inhales it, but that's a double bead rig.
Well, probably looks like a roll or something, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to look like just an egg going down. I don't know. Us here flatlanders don't know too much about that, but that's what that is. Look at this, bro. Holy shit, this is Julie's new profile picture I saw on Facebook. 36.5 inches. Pow. Pow.
It's awesome, man.
Congrats, Julie. Nice work. Where'd she send that into? Instagram?
Bruce, her dad, sent it to me through Facebook.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So. Bruce Lizak. Nice. Great trip up north. We were talking about that. Still lots of time up here to get up there. This is the season for it. Actually, be a little earlier this year, actually, with all the snow off the lakes and stuff. So, yeah. Beast of the month. So every week we've got our qualifiers for $100 brought to you by Team Fui Automotive. These are the March 18 qualifiers. Who is our winner? The lake trout. I mean, this is a good story here. 231 PB.
That's a good story. Yeah, I like that.
Good one right there too. So, what do we got?
I think I'll go with a 31 PB.
Mike's going to 31 PB. How about you, Santos?
I got to go with the lake trout, man.
March Madness. Oh, there's got to be a March Madness meme. We got to do that. Someone's got to do it. Sorry, brother. Which one? Lake trout?
I go with the lake trout. Yeah.
Oh, so it's up to me now. Oh,
it's up to you, bro.
We're going with Julie's. You know, I'm partial to lake trout. We used to get the complaint all the time. All you do is pick freaking lake trout. Yep. I love it, bro. Rainbow, they say here. The clear. That was on Clearwater, Bruce says. Nice. Saskatchewan 31 walleye, Rick. There was votes for the walleye too, though.
Yeah.
There was votes for that. And the rainbow too, but no.
Gergatz is just like voting every second comment.
Congratulations there, Julie. You got the Beast of the Week qualifier for this month. Brought to you by Team Fui Automotive. What else we got here? I think that's that.
No, I picked the winner, bro.
Oh, yeah. Who's going to get this set of spices?
I'm gonna pick Brendan Staska.
Oh,
he called us all jerks, so he's not favoring anyone. So I'm gonna.
Shit, you're giving him a prize because he was the butt of our joke. Fine, Brendan Staska. Brendan Staska gets the whole set here. You're gonna get the whole set, brother, to season your Captain Highlander. After watching Brady and the Leeches, I wouldn't fall into line. We've got our Beast of the Week there. We've got our B-side open. If you're not familiar, we've got our championship. So watch this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday. Watch as all the pros go down, all the elite anglers go down and see who's going to win the $10,000 LaSalle Insurance top prize. You can watch it all live here on Kickerfish. Live coverage starting at 9:30 a.m. on Saturday. And then same thing on Sunday. Still not too late to get your entries in. Not going to change that card. I got to make a card for Staska. Go to kickerfish.ca for all the info there. And next week we'll recap that and we'll see who else gets into a fight next week and see what happens, bro.
Nice.
Oh yeah, put your picks in for Classic.
Oh
man.
yeah, hang on.
Bassmaster Classic. Make your picks.
Today. Hey,
is Bassmaster Classic this week?
Yeah, Bassmasters this weekend.
This weekend, bro. So make your picks.
Oh shit! Remember this? Gussie's going. I thought it was. I still had another week left.
No,
make a post, bro.
Man.
Gussie's.
I'll make a post. Yeah.
Good luck, Gussie.
Get your fantasy
luck, man.
in there. CDP Nation is called. Go check it out. Give us a sub over here on the podcast and keep up to date on everything that's going on. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you all next week. Same time, same place, 8:15. For Mike Tottoli, Jeremy Santos, Eric LaBolpa. We'll see you then. Stay safe.
Peace.
Oh, we see the country music I got going?
Sounds like an actual fishing show now, man.
You got to win. Gussie, bro.
Gussie repeats.
Dinner at Carlos Cucina Sunday. We're going to make a post. We'll talk about it. They got a special menu. We got all kinds of stuff. We'll get to it. Yes, sir. Peace.
Yep.